Another double-digit lead. Another double-digit lead blown for this Tennessee basketball team. This is House of Orange TV. This is Frank coming at you. This is Tennessee versus Alabama the next day. Hit that like, hit that share, hit that subscribe. Check out the links in the description. Channel membership, channel, Patreon. Greatly appreciate all that. Let's get into this thing here. A tough night for Tennessee in multiple aspects. 71-69. First time they've lost to Alabama since 2021. I think I saw it was in basketball. And then, of course, Nate Ament goes out. He came back, but then he goes back out injured. We'll see what his time frame is as well. But, you know, the bottom line, and you look at it, let's talk the game, and I want to get back. A lot of us have debated this roster construction, and it reared its head last night when you lost Ament. It just did on it. But Tennessee, 13-point lead at one point. Alabama scores, under 30 seconds to go in the game. Tennessee's not able. Jacoby Gillespie drives in. It rims out, or he missed it. Let's just put it that way. Tennessee not able to do anything in the ball, just in a scramble, and the game ends on it. This team is really, depending on with Ament, I would think he'll be good. Who knows? Maybe he misses Tuesday. I don't know. Hopefully not. But I would think you get on down the line, he'll be good for the tournament and stuff. We've all said it. When this team's on, I think they can hang with most anybody. I don't know if there's a couple teams that I don't know if they can handle. But, Arizona looks really good right now. That one will be pretty hard. I don't know if they can handle Duke. I don't know if they can handle Michigan. But, if we see them at their best, who knows? But this team is going to be feast or famine. They're either going to make a run in the tournament, or they're going to go to the house and early. And it's possible right now. Joe Lunardi's got them as a 12 seed. And, any of you, most of you that follow March Madness knows that 5-12 is ripe for an upset. And this team is one it could happen to. Let's face it. Let's look at some of the things they do. Excellent offensive rebounding team. Awful around the basket. The big guys just cannot finish. And it kills Tennessee a lot. I think I saw in the season that they only have like 16 more field goals than offensive rebounds. That should be much, much higher on the game. Looking at it last night, pulling up stats here. Alabama 30 rebounds, Tennessee 47. Tennessee took 22 more field goals had 22 more field goal opportunities than Alabama last night, yet lost that game. 30 out of 78 for Tennessee, 25 out of 56 for Alabama. Percentage-wise, 44.6 for Bama, 38.5 for Tennessee. Three-pointers, 10 for 27 for Bama, 37%. Tennessee, 4 out of 18, 22%. Free throws, Alabama, 11 out of 13, right at 85%. Tennessee, 5 out of 8, right rounded up 63%. You're finding out what loses you ball games here on that as well. Offensive rebounds, again, Tennessee had 25 offensive rebounds. They had 30 field goals for the game. Not every offensive rebound. Yeah, you're not going straight back up with every one of them. Don't get me wrong on that one. Some of them you're kicking out. Some of them are long rebounds. But a tough loss, and Tennessee did not hit a field goal with 2:06 to go. Alabama finished the game on a 10-2 run. Let's go back. I'll tell you, I have been wrong on two rosters. Baseball's got a long way to go. We'll see with them. I was really high on this basketball team coming into the season. I like the way it was set up. I like Bishop Boswell, and I like what he brings to the table. So I'm not throwing on. My thing, you needed a third scoring guard. They don't have that third scorer on here. Rick Barnes, next year, when he constructs this roster, needs more scores. He's not going to win a championship with his roster construction, having two scorers and then a bunch of athletes around. Maybe having a big guy and get 10, 12 points occasionally, get 15 to 20 on it. You're just not going to. with it. It's a game of shooting now, and Rick Barnes still it's kind of been the same, it feels like, each year. He'll have 1 or 2 scores on it, and that's it. And you hope some other guys can add in, but I don't know. I mean, your freshman class that's coming in is I want to look at that one on it. You got Ralph Scott, Manny Green, Marquise Clark. Corner Rivals 4.33 on Stars respectively. 24/7's got them 4.43. ESPN's got them 4.43 as well. I'm not aware of any more prospects that they're in on. Now, they will probably find somebody late, but Barnes too, I would like to see him go away from the European route, to be honest with you. And I know Berg is not European on it. He's Israeli. But I guess the foreign route, because that one, they're more when they come over. These guys are, they're pro overseas, but there's not college ball for them to play. So they're really coming here. I think that term is overused, playing pro over there. It makes it like there's some big star coming over, and a lot of them are not. You've seen most of these dudes who have come over. Some have done good things. Don't get me wrong on that, but most of them take some time with it as well. I would say the quickest, and correct me if I'm wrong on this, was probably Vescovy picked it up, but Vescovy was almost the same player when he got here as when he left as when he got here. Very streaky along the way. But, looking at, this roster right now, you're going to lose your main 2 scorers. Gillespie's going to be gone. Gillespie carried the team on his back scoring-wise last night pretty much. Because Ament's hurt. He only played 11 minutes. The big guys had their moments. Because you had Carey had 10, Akpar had 8, JP Estrella had 12, Amari Evans had 7. But Gillespie had 26. He basically put this team on his back last night. And, again, you had a couple guys in double digits and close to it. But without Ament, you don't have a second scorer on here. And it was poor. Now that we look back on this, it was very poor roster construction. They needed to go out and nail one of those 2 guards, whether it was Rodney Rice, whether it was McNeely, or whomever that it was. And I thought maybe Amari Abram would be okay, not to the extent of those guys, but he's been non-existent now. And I don't know. I've heard some stuff where Tony Basilio said that Tennessee's working on some scores in the portal. They better. And, with what you're losing after this season, again, Gillespie's going to be gone. These are for the 4 sure gones. Nate Ament's going to the NBA. There's no doubt about that one. Akpar is gone. Amari Abrams gone. So you got 3 seniors, and then, of course, you got Ament going as well. Who's to say? It would not surprise me with some guys to hit the portal. But you've got the 3 high school guys coming in. You've got, as of now, coming back, Amari Evans, Boswell, Masamba, Dwayne Brown, Cade Phillips, Estrella, Jalen Carey, Troy Henderson, Ethan Berg. Plus, you add that. I don't know that I would expect right now, depending on who they add. And again, they better, if they're losing 4, whether it's the graduation or the draft in Ament's case, you better go out and add 4 scorers next year. Not 2 and not a couple athletes and can play defense. 4 guys who can shoot the basketball and put it in the goal. That's what you need more than anything. Not from 2 feet. We need that too. Don't get me wrong on that. We need 3-point shooters. We do need guys who can put the ball in the basket down low. Now, what kind of improvement do we see out of Dwayne Brown, JP Estrella, Cade Phillips going into next season? Estrella And Brown, I think, will be okay as far as scoring. Jalen Carey, too. Jalen Carey's got to start finishing more. I still like that addition with him. I like that he's coming back. But, again, losing 4 guys, we don't need 3 athletes and 1 scorer. We need 4 guys, again, who can shoot the basketball and it go in the basket on a consistent basis. That's what they need. And, if they try to construct that roster like they have this one, I don't know. But, at the same time, you got 3 freshmen coming in, you lose 4. I don't know what I feel like what we're roster spots short now. I would venture to say somebody's hitting the portal after this season. I just think it happens. And then you go from there with it. But I'm going to wrap up on that one. It is what it is. This week Tennessee plays South Carolina Tuesday at 6. Vandy next week. Tennessee's dropped back to 6th. They're tied for 4th in the SEC standings, but they've lost the head-to-head to Kentucky and Missouri. So that double bye is out unless they can finish off strong and get losses from Kentucky and Missouri this week. But this is Frank. This is the House of Orange. No live baseball today. I will do a video later on to recap the weekend. Though it's a nice day. I got some plans. I want to get out and frankly want to enjoy the day, to be honest with you. So, but there will be some baseball coming later on today. Tennessee, Arizona State. They are going right now. Tennessee, Virginia Tech. They are going now. So have a great rest of your day. Frank, House of Orange, and I'll see you when I see you.